På min vagt.
Vesten har nu et nyt våben i kampen mod kommunismen, og våbnet er en dansker. Master Sensei er særligt udvalgt til at blive en del af NATO Force, en specialenhed bestående af verdens bedste elitesoldater.
Målet for mig er jo selvfølgelig en verden i fred. En verden, hvor børn de kan leve uden vold. En helt ny Master Sensei actionfigur!
Like the retro throwback with the TV, the sports casting, the commercials, the TV specials with this sweet and somewhat cheesy nostalgia of better days, and then an earnestness and eagerness in all of it. And it was a really cheeky way to get our exposition out playfully and comprehensively of who we're dealing with and what that the golden age of his past was. Really quirky cast of characters. It almost gave me like a Wes Anderson type vibe to their dry, direct delivery, but there's a little more gritty rawness and danger to this one, which I appreciated. I love the action sequences, the quick cuts, the vignettes, the pacing, that almost like 1970s blaxploitation kind of vibe. But ultimately, there was something really sweet underneath it all, and I think universal in trying to go back to the glory days and what we've lost, and a reminder from our past self to keep pushing with our purpose. So,
oh my God, this was so good. There were so many moments in this that were so funny. And the filmmakers and the writers of this, it was so smart, the way that they told this story. I loved how they did the old footage to make it look aged, like when you went back to like the 80s when he was really popular. All of this was so incredibly believable. Really, really great job. And I loved the story. The story was, you know, it tugs on your heartstrings to see this kid getting bullied and have this guy come in and help him. So it had a Karate Kid vibe to it, but with a lot more humor. And I loved that. The cinematography was great. Storytelling was awesome.
This kind of mix of, you know, old world nostalgia and this man who kind of couldn't make the transition into a different part of his life, or couldn't make the transition from being really useful and being necessary to, you know, no longer really having a purpose, and was struggling with that. I thought that they did a great job of showing that and making you really feel that for this guy that used to be this titan, used to be, you know, this hero, but he could still do that for this little kid, and, you know, having him kind of show up and still be there when, you know, initially he couldn't care less, I thought was really great and really fun. And, you know, then to see him like beating up all these little kids, I thought was like just comedic genius. And like I said, I think they had a lot of fun with the kind of concepts they were like working with. And then at the very end, obviously, to have all the kids that he beat up wanting to kind of come back and wanting to learn from him, just to bring it full circle a little bit, I thought was a great little moment at the end.
I love the colors, and I just loved the tone of it. It was perfect for this film. Good wardrobe as well, so really well done with the wardrobe and the cast, editing, everything. All the production value was there. Really great. I love some of the lines I'm going to read here. I can already feel my teeth getting crooked when his braces were stolen. That was hilarious. They stabbed me with forks when I did my cookbook. What are you scared of? The commies? You know, there's just so many great things to point out with the writing. Today you have a chance to make the right choice. Sometimes you have to do the wrong thing. I think the ending of that was to know what the right thing is. Just so many great things. The montage was fun. Oh my God, when the kid got hit, there was the kid in the salmon colored shirt. The look on his face before he got punched was hilarious. just so much fun watching this. The part about the live stream was perfect. And I really loved the smile at the end. The main actor, of course, was amazing. Really, really good in that role. Really, just all of the actors, the kids, really, really grounded in their performances. So really, really well done. I can't say enough. The direction, casting, editing. I could go on and on. This is just so great to watch. Something that I could watch again and again.
Master Sensei was a very well done film. I enjoyed the comedy which is in there, including the action. It is a good action comedy with Master Sensei trying to help Piggy to get his braces back from the bully. I think that the overall plot, it was very funny. The character of Master Sensei is also quite interesting. It reminded me like kind of the Big Lebowski, for example. He is a funny character. He's also quite enigmatic and interesting to follow. I think there was a great acting overall in the film and a good mix of costumes. The costume and the setting are absolutely stunning. This is a very high production value.
I liked how they show this great remembrance of earlier better days for the Master Sensei, and I also like the stabbing makeup effects in both occasions. And then when Master Sensei fights the children, those fighting scenes with the Street Fighter video game vibe were so cool. Very cute. And then the ending was so powerful. How this hero regain their acknowledgement in the community and the society.